Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to the final episode of the season for the Matchday Live series of 2018-2019 season. And as you can see, it is the UEFA Europa League final between Chelsea and Arsenal. Of course, the winner of this is in the Champions League, but with Chelsea already qualifying for the Champions League, it's more of an important game for Arsenal. Otherwise, we will be in the Europa League once again next season. So, of course, we want to go out and get the victory, not as just to qualify for the Champions League, but to also do one over Chelsea, our London rivals, of course, and, of course, to lift a European trophy. It's been a while since we've done so. So it will be good if we can get our hands on this one. Obviously, Mkhitaryan, he's not made the trip into Baku for this game. So it's not really a big loss player-wise. But of course, it should never have happened. Bit of a farce, to be honest, by UEFA. They promised that he would be safe. But of course, as you've seen in the news already, some of the fans have already been questioned by the police in the streets with Mkhitaryan on the back of their shirts. But let's forget about that right now. Let's concentrate on today's game. We are playing it on FIFA 19, of course, and we want to go ahead and get the victory, get the job done in Baku, bring home the trophy. It will be nice to see Arsenal winning the trophy. It's been a while, as I said, especially in the European competitions. It's going to be a tough game, of course. Chelsea, they had a bit of fallout in training a couple of days ago, but I'm sure that's not really going to trouble them going forward. It's still going to be a tough game. They will be focused for this one. They will be up for it, even though Eden Hazard, he's been linked with a move to Real Madrid already with the transfer window opening, but I'm sure he's going to be focused. If he does leave Chelsea, he'll be wanting to go out on a high, lifting this competition. I think there was word that N'Golo Kante may not be playing. I think he's picked up an injury, so I think it's 50-50 for the final as I am recording this. So we'll wait and see if he actually starts. I think he's going to be one of the only defensive midfielders for Chelsea, but no doubt they've still got plenty enough talent in there to go ahead and get the job done if they come out on the day and put in a good performance. Arsenal, though, we need to put in a good performance ourselves. Of course, it's going to be tough. We do have the strike power in Lacazette and Aubameyang. If Ozil turns up for the day, he may even get on the assists as well. If he can play to his best of his abilities, then obviously Arsenal could possibly run riot with this one. But there you can see the first goal in our match goes to Chelsea. Just over half an hour gone here in Baku. It's now Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0, and we spoke about him a little bit earlier. It is Eden Hazard who breaks the deadlock in this Europa League final to give the Blues the 1-goal lead. And as you can see, the Arsenal fans not happy so far. Neither will Leno be beaten from there. Where was the defence? Let's have a look. Simple turn. Look at the space for Eden Hazard, and then boom, top corner. Goalkeeper no chance. Defence should be doing better. It is an area where I think we need to improve in the summer, regardless of this result. He needs to go through and Unai Emery needs to go in and bring somebody in. There was rumours of Umtiti of Barcelona. He might be leaving the Spanish side, so he could be joining us at the Emirates Stadium. It would be a nice sign, a little bit more solid, especially with Mustafi just making so many mistakes. So we'll see what goes on in the transfer window. There's obviously De Ligt. He's been linked with a move to Barcelona, Manchester United, Juve, Bayern Munich, and maybe even Arsenal. That's a hope at least, but I don't think we'll bring in somebody like that. We need to get ourselves into the Champions League, otherwise we'll be bringing in nobody. Wow, what a chance that was for Lacazette. He should have been burying that one into the back of the net there for Arsenal. 8 minutes after Eden Hazard gave the Blues a lead, Lacazette goes forward and hits the woodwork, and it bounces out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. So still 1-0 to the Blues. We are approaching half-time. Going to be a tough team talk for Unai Emery if we do go in the break a goal behind. But even if we do go in at half-time 1 goal behind, so far this season we've actually done really well coming back in after the break to get ourselves back into the game. Now, I remember at the start of the season we did it quite often, going a goal behind and then coming out in that second half putting in a real performance. So we don't want any drama tonight that we've had in Champions League this season. And there is going to be the second goal of the game, and it is Gonzalo Higuain giving Chelsea a 2-goal lead just a few minutes in the second half. And that is not the start that we wanted to the second half. And look at this again, poor defending, poor goalkeeper there, to be fair. He should have been holding on to that one. but he just let it roll into the feet of Higuain, who scores his first goal in the Europa League final, and that could be a vital goal. Arsenal really got to kick into gear now, otherwise it's going to be the blue side of London who are picking up the Europa League trophy, and he's been taken down there. Lacazette was taken down by David Luiz. Was it he, the last man? Could be danger here for the Chelsea defender. He doesn't look happy. The referee is running over to him. Is he going to brandish a red card? He is. So a red card in Europa League final to David Luiz. 53 minutes gone. We're still trailing here by 2-0. Can we go forward, get ourselves back into this game, and maybe, just maybe, try and steal this one late on? We do have a free kick just outside the Chelsea box. Comes in low and hard, but the goalkeeper Kepa, he gets down low, makes the vital save, and Xhaka unable to give Arsenal a goal back into this game. Still a chance here though. Cross comes in, headed away, and Guendouzi plays it inside there for Torreira. Torreira to Ozil. Ozil forward for Lacazette, who I think is offside. He is indeed. So poor run there, and still we trail then 2-0. Just over half an hour to play here in Baku, and we've got a lot of work to do. But Chelsea, as you know, are now down to 10 men. Arsenal in possession. Chelsea not really done much since having David Luiz sent off. Here is Lucas Torreira again for the Arsenal. The run is on. Here is Lacazette. And Guendouzi, can he get the cross in? Pulls it back, lays it off in the middle, but poor ball there, and easily cleared there from Chelsea. Arsenal do win the ball back though. That one's played forward for Guendouzi. Now Mesut Ozil twisting and turning. Still Mesut Ozil going through, and Lacazette finds the ball. It rolled kindly to his feet, and Arsenal, with less than half an hour to go, have pulled themselves a goal back, got themselves back into this game. And is it going to be the fight back which we want? Chelsea down to 10 men, still leading by 2-1. But Arsenal finally find a goal. A little bit of luck going our way there. Not sure what the ball was doing, but boom. Lacazette just turning on the sixpence and putting the ball into the back of the net to score his first goal of the final. And let's see if we can get some more. We've got just over 20 minutes to play. Here is Kovacic to Kante. Kante won't be playing, I don't think, tonight, but we'll wait and see for the final lineups when they are released later in the evening, which you would have seen by now by the time this video has gone live. Here is Mesut Ozil for Arsenal onto this right side for Guendouzi. Back in the middle there for Ozil. What's he going to do? Turns, gives it to Lacazette. Lacazette goes for the shot, low driven one, and just a little bit too far wide there from the Frenchman. A little bit closer to goal, and it probably could have sneaked in there. But I think Kepa had it covered, to be totally honest. Now, I think Arsenal have had the most, the more difficult run into the final as well. Now, we've obviously knocked out Napoli and Valencia in the knockout stages. A couple of losses in there as well. We did lose to Barté in the first leg of, I think it was around a 32. I can't remember now, so long ago. And I think Chelsea have had it a little bit easier. They did struggle in the semi-final though against Frankfurt of Germany. I think, did that one go to a penalty shootout? I think it did, if I remember correctly. So Chelsea have struggled a little bit more than us, and we've had the tougher teams. So really Arsenal should be the favourites going into this one, and is missed again. Lacazette should be burying that one, should be getting us back onto level terms. But as it stands, with 10 minutes remaining, it is still Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1, and we are now into the final couple of minutes here in Baku. Here is Granit Xhaka, plays it inside, but that was a poor ball from Xhaka. I'm really not a big fan of Granit Xhaka. I'm hoping he leaves, to be honest, but we'll wait and see on that. I don't think he will be, especially with Aaron Ramsey leaving the Arsenal at the end of the season, which I think is actually already done. But here's Guendouzi trying to get the ball back for Arsenal. Time's running out, 1 minute of added time to play, and it looks like it's going to be Chelsea lifting the Europa League unless we've got one last attack in us. But no, there is Ross Barkley winning the ball back for Chelsea. Good play from him, and now the Blues just wasting time as the final whistle blows. It is Chelsea who lift the Europa League trophy in our FIFA 19 game. At least we are hoping for a different result, obviously, in tonight's game. Well, there you go, Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1. You can see how happy the Blues are and how disappointed the Arsenal players are as well. So GG to Chelsea in our game at least. And as I said, we don't want this same result later on tonight. But there you go, it is going to be Chelsea lifting that trophy. And of course, big disappointment for Arsenal. Let's lift it ourselves tonight if we can. As always, there will be a a poll for you to vote on in the top right. Who do you think is going to win, guys? Will it be the blue side of London? Will it be the red? We're hoping for an Arsenal convincing victory, of course. Plenty of goals, not so much drama in the way of us missing out, but let's try and get that job done, end the season on a high with a trophy, and then we can look forward to the Champions League next season. That is the hope, at least. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching all the Matchday Live episodes throughout the season, and we can look forward to the new season in just a few months' time. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.